Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to make semi-homemade veggie and goat cheese flatbread pizzas. This is a list of the ingredients that you'll need, so you can pause it, take a screenshot, whatever you need, do that now. You're going to start off with your 2 large zucchinis. Clean them, of course, and then trim off the ends and get to shredding. I am going to use this zucchini to make a paste in lieu of sauce. This sounds funky, but just trust me, it's so good. Next, you're going to divide up your garlic. I use an obscene amount of garlic when I cook, so it's about 15 cloves per pile here. For the first pile, you're going to mince it up, and this is going to go into the zucchini paste. It's going to cook down with the zucchinis. This next ingredient changes every time I make these because I like to opt for the fresh herbs that my grocery store is blowing out. It's easier on the wallet and it kind of switches things up every time I make these. So here I am pulling off the leaves from the stems of this thyme, being very careful that there's not any stems included in this pile. As we chop it up, we want just the leaves, not the stems. Once you're done peeling the leaves off of the stem, you're going to give your herbs a little chop and add it to the zucchini and garlic mixture. Then you're going to go onto your tomatoes and you're just going to dice them up. I used grape tomatoes. You could use cherry, you could use Roma, heirloom, whatever you prefer. I just personally like the grape tomatoes best. Now, since there has not been enough garlic included in this recipe, we are going to thinly slice the rest of our garlic, that second pile that we had made. We are going to put this on top of the pizza after we spread the paste on. So after you finish this step, just set the tomatoes and the sliced garlic aside until we're ready to top our pizza and bake it. Now you're going to add your cooking oil to your pan over medium-high heat and add your zucchini, herbs, and the minced garlic. This is one part of the recipe that if you wanted to add salt and pepper to taste, totally the time to do it right here. So we're going to continue cooking this mixture down for about 10 minutes. It really varies depending on how much of the zucchini you use, but you'll see it starts to get a little liquidy, and that's totally normal. That's going to evaporate off and form a beautiful paste. You're going to want to take this off heat when you notice that most of the liquid has evaporated right before the zucchini really starts sticking to the pan. So now that that has cooked down, you're going to divide it into 2 and use half of the paste per flatbread pizza. This recipe makes 2 flatbreads. So spread it evenly across each flatbread. It's like the sauce of the pizza. Now you're going to use half of those sliced garlic bits on each of the pizzas. We're basically assembling the pizza. Then half of the tomatoes, a handful of the goat cheese. I don't like to use too much, because I don't want to overpower the taste of the veggies and, of course, the garlic. Then I take some Parmesan cheese and I sprinkle that over top, a little bit of black pepper, some red pepper flakes, and pop that baby in the oven. Now we're going to bake those babies at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 5 to 7 minutes. If you want a really crisp, crunchy crust, do it directly on the rack. If you want it a little bit more soft and chewy, I suggest using a pizza stone or a cookie sheet. That always works as well. Thank you all so much for checking out this recipe. If you like it and you want more, have a look at my blog. Find me on Instagram. I'm always cooking something up, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Enjoy.